Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today's video we are testing out a old drugstore foundation, but new to me, and having just a little overall conversation in general. So this was the look I was able to achieve. If you want to see how it wore throughout the day, what I think about this foundation and all of that good stuff, then make sure you keep on watching and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys. I have never scraped a product this empty in my entire life. So this is officially gone. On to the next one. Forgot I had the pimple patch on. Said I would prime my face while I'm waiting on my concealer to get kind of tacky underneath my eyes. And then my e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. This is almost gone also. Not quite sure if I would repurchase this, only because I have so many primers I need to go through. Remember I brought that glass skin and that Gary Thompson primer from Makeup Revolution. I haven't touched that probably since I initially brought it. So I need to go through some primer. And then I need to blend this concealer out underneath my eyes. Can y'all believe when I went to the nail shop, I got my eyebrows waxed. My mom was afraid to get my eyebrows waxed because depending on where I go, what they use, it'll break me out. And I was just like crossing my fingers. I was like, please don't break me out. Please don't break me out. And it didn't. So I'll stick to that nail place that I went to the other day. When I want them arched. I don't have to get them arched like every 2 weeks or every like month. I probably would go like every other month, because you know, if you start going too much too fast, like your eyebrows will get thinned out. So, and I don't want thin eyebrows. Yeah. And some of my Makeup Revolution blur in my smile lines. Today's foundation is the Physicians Formula Butter Believe It Foundation and Concealer for all skin types. And I have it in the shade Deep Cool. I know a lot of my buddies here on YouTube really don't support Physicians Formula if you're like brown skin, dark skin, because you feel like they don't have a lot of shade ranges for women of color, which I truly understand, and that's your decision to make. But I wanted to give them a try because their products I see have such skin loving ingredients. And me personally, my opinion, I'm a firm believer of, I won't say not judging, but you know, we all get things wrong in life. We're all not perfect, and that goes for individuals, companies, and all of that. So I just feel like sometimes these companies are working things out, trying to find their way. Even though this company has been around for a very long time, you never know the inside details of what a company is going through, how they come up with shades, how they do this, how they do that. So I'm not one to necessarily judge or say they should be doing this or they should be doing that, because reality is it is their company, and it's their company, so they can basically do whatever they want to do with their company. And sometimes it's just, you know, people trying to figure it out and improve, and you know, that takes time sometimes. Yeah, they've been around for a long time, but you just never know. You never know. And if a company doesn't work for you, then it's okay for you to go shop and support where you think benefits you. So if you're not into Physician Formula, I won't ask you to stay and watch this, because if you don't like them, then you just don't like them. But I want to give them a try. So yeah, so I picked this up from Amazon and it was $14.99. And it looks like I have 12 shades, with this not being the deepest shade. So this is the fourth from the deepest shade right here. And it says infused with a powerful blend of merino butter, cappuccino butter, and tucuma butter. Incredibly creamy texture melts into your skin, leaving a natural radiant glow. Long wearing weightless formula provides buildable coverage. And you all know I love a good radiant foundation, and I fell in love with the concealer, even though the concealer is more neutral than I would like. That's what really made me want to try this. So we're going to try it today. I have my LA Girl Pro in yellow, just in case I feel like this is more red. So let's swatch it first to see. It feels like a serum. I'm gonna do, because I didn't do one full pump, that was just a half a pump. So let's see. Let's just do this area. No smell. I think this color is good. I thought I was gonna have to like mix it, because the bottle make it look like deeper than what it is, but this color is good. This color is good. Take whatever's left on my brush to see what that little bit of cover. It melts. It's a serum, but I feel like it just dried down to a powder formula. So foundation side, no foundation. You can clearly see the difference instantly. Foundation side, no foundation. And I didn't have to use my color corrector. It feels creamy. Like I said, no scent. Yeah, I probably could use a I know that's not how you do it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because I'm crazy. Let's see. Because I'm crazy. I know that's not how you do it, but we about to see how I look. If not, then I just have to do a take 2 with the foundation. I'm always trying stuff on my channel, so don't worry, y'all. Don't be alarmed. I like to do stuff like this. thumbs up. Even I gotta blend some more, but we're good. Just gotta blend. Make sure you blend. Yeah, we're good. It dries down. It's a matte formula. What did it say it was? A natural radiant formula? To me, it feels matte. Yeah, to me, it feels matte. Oh, go Nana. They corrected with no problem. Okay. Now the concealer, the Butter Glow Concealer in Tan to Deep. I just wish it had just a little bit more golden in it. This is a very neutral. Very neutral. I'm going to put some of my LA Girl and Fawn. Ooh, not that much. And let's contour. Yeah, I really wanted to try this foundation because, like I said, I fell in love with the concealer. I had used the concealer as an all-over face foundation one day and fell in love with it. And I'm like, okay, well, let me try the foundation if they have my shade. And was totally shocked because I didn't expect it to perform as it did. Now this foundation, just looking at the website, it only has 3.9 stars. But there are also only 70 reviews also, so that's not a lot of reviews, but they have 3.9 stars. And let's see what it says. Let me see what most of the wanted to love this, but this is the first PF foundation I have tried. But since I absolutely love the Maruno butter bronzers, blushes, and highlighters, I wanted to try this foundation out. Sadly, it did not work for me. My skin, fair to light, oily, sensitive, redness, and dark circles. Pros, good coverage, did not need added concealer. Color matched my skin well. Cons, scent too strong. I love the butter scent of the powder products, but the foundation was too much, causing my skin to burn, stain, and my eyes would not stop watering even after setting. Did not hold up against my oily skin. Started creasing, separating even with primer, and after setting with powder and setting spray. So her main complaint was it didn't hold up on her oily skin. Let's do that concealer. We're going to do my eyes last today because I wanted it to be about the foundation, the face products, and the eyes is going to be real simple. Everything blended nicely on top. Take your foundation brush. Always take your foundation brush and go around the concealer so you don't look like you got on a mask, like an eye patch, looking like Zorro. Okay, and I'm gonna take my new favorite paint powder by Morphe. It's their brightening paint powder. Catch the side of my nose. Let that bake. You see, because I've never baked, especially with this powder right here. Let's see how bright it gets me. Okay, and put on some lip gloss while I'm sitting here talking to y'all. Okay guys, for the eyes, I'm going to use my MAC Paint Pot in Fabstract. Ulta just recently had them for $12.50, so of course I picked me some up, but it's a brown shade. So we're doing something very simple because the focus was mainly, or is mainly, on the foundation. But yeah, so let's go ahead and put this on. Gotta clean the brush first. And then these brushes. I wonder if I should use like a flat brush first. I think I should. So yeah guys, I really wanted to try Physicians Formula because it was formulated for sensitive skin. It had a lot of skin caring ingredients in it. And I was thinking, I'm black, of course. I'm black, African American, and I support African American brands. But just because you're an African American brand doesn't mean you get it right. You know what I mean? Like, just because it's a black brand doesn't mean that it's 100% right. Even they get it wrong sometimes, and that's okay. At work, I have several people who do not look like me, but when I say they are overall good people, like, you could tell they are so genuine, so nice, easy to be around, love to have conversations with them. You could tell that they have a good heart. I guess I say that to say that I never see like black, white, black, whatever. You know, I look at people's heart and their intentions, because I have some people who look like me who are pure like evil, and it's like, why do you have so much hatred in you? You know, people who look like me, and I have people who don't look like me, who are so loving, kind, compassionate, you know. So I don't necessarily look at, you know, the color of someone's skin. I'm always looking and judging people by their actions, by their heart, by the way they treat other people. That's a true indication of, you know, a person's character, is, to me, is really how they treat other people. Yeah, that's deep. Where did I think I was going? This dark brown. Yeah, I don't know how we got this from makeup, but I got this from makeup. I guess because, you know, a lot of people say that Physicians Formula isn't for darker skin tones because they don't make enough shades. And that's okay, you know, if you can't find your shade. And it's just, maybe they're trying to get it right. Maybe it's just, and I keep saying that, yeah, they've been around for a while, but maybe it's just one of those things where it takes time, and it doesn't make you hate a product and say, oh, I would never support them because they don't do this and they don't do that. Because I just feel like, I'm gonna take a fluffy brush. It's a lot of areas in all of our lives where we don't get it right, and we're not perfect. So I'm not one to judge and say they should be doing this, or they need to be doing this, or they need to do it that way. Because if that was the case, then I would be the president of a company, or have my own makeup company, if I had so much opinion on how someone else should be running their company. Like, when you feel that way, in my opinion, it's the time for you to show brands or show others how it should be done. And that's when you go do it on your own, or do it for yourself, and formulate, or, you know, come up with your own ideas to put out there, not constantly, you know, bashing a company saying you need to do it like this, you need to do it like that. Just do it for yourself, and then you put it out there, and then you don't have to worry about how other companies are doing their thing. So I'm just packing it on my lid. I hope I'm making sense. I'm making sense to myself as I'm applying it, but it was just on my heart, because I don't like for, for companies to get talked about like really, really bad. Not unless they've done something specifically that warrants that, that feeling. But I've looked, I haven't seen anything about Physicians Formula where they've intentionally not done this or intentionally excluded darker shades. Like I said, the shade I have is the 4th from the last shade, so it is some darker shades in there, not a wide variety of what you might think they should have, but it's there. So this is a brown, almost kind of black, and it gives you a semi kind of smokiness to it. Put some right here. I'm debating on if I'm gonna put some glitter on, because I'm the glitter queen. Like a smoky, a brown smoky glitter look. I'm just blending out the edges. And I just really wanted to talk to y'all and get y'all opinion on things. It's okay to have different opinions. Everybody is not going to feel the same about every situation. And if we all did, the world would be so boring, because everybody would think the same way. That's the beauty of individuality. You have your own opinions about this, and it's okay. It's okay to agree to disagree. I'm gonna get some glitter. Hold on. Okay, let's try this Clean Color Pro Nude palette. What shade can we use? Because I feel like these colors on their own won't stand out. I'm gonna use the chocolate glitter shade. They won't stand out. Like, you're gonna need a base. And we're about to see, because I like playing in makeup. Let me take another kind of dense kind of brush. I'm always knocking something over. Let's see how that does. If it even pick up. I had to use my finger, but y'all know I hate using my finger. Something about me and makeup and fingers don't get along. Probably why I won't be a makeup artist, because that's too much of the fingers. Oh, my skin just crawl when I touch stuff. So let's pack it on with my finger. Make sure it's flat. I'm sorry. When y'all hear me do this, that's where the microphone is, and I'm always hitting it. Yeah, these glitters are really good topper shades, but I wouldn't like consider. I mean, you probably could put it down by themselves, but they make excellent toppers. Once I put it down, then I blend with my finger to make sure it's flat. And I'm gonna take this one and put that in the inner part. How did I go from brown smoky to this? See, that's why y'all can't follow me on these videos, because I be all over the place to open my eyes up. I say one thing. Oh, we're gonna be simple today, y'all. We're gonna be simple, and it turned into this. I'm gonna put it right in the inner. Yeah. Gotta touch it with your finger, press it down. I'm good to go. Okay guys, I made it back. This is the completed look using the Physicians Formula Butter Believe It Foundation and Concealer in Deep Cool. Of course, I had to add some of my yellow pigment because I felt like this was a little bit too warm. And one thing I noticed too while I'm still learning makeup is that some companies' cool may not be the same cool as other companies. Like cool might be warm to them, and then warm might be cool to them, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, it just depends on the company, how their deep and cool shades go. But I think the yellow pigment saved the foundation. Right now it feels like a very soft matte finish. I'm not getting radiant from it, and it says that it's a radiant foundation, but I'm just getting like a soft matte. But this is how the foundation is looking. And of course I love my matte paint pot, y'all know that. But this is just a simple, quick look because I really just want to test out the foundation and talk to you guys. So I'm going to wear it for a couple of hours, go to work, wear it, and then we'll come back and see how my skin looks at the end of the day. But as of right now, I love it. As of right now, after applying it and seeing it sitting on my skin, it doesn't emphasize any pores or texture I might have. I feel like it smoothed out my skin very nicely. All of my other products blended well onto the foundation. So I'm gonna wear it for a couple of hours, and here I go hitting something, and we're gonna see how it looks. So with that being said, let me get out the door and I'll see y'all in a couple of hours. Bye guys. Hi guys, I'm back, and after 10 hours worth of wear, this is how my face is looking. As expected, a little bit shiny in this area right here, but I'm not mad at it. I'm gonna use the back of my sponge that I used this morning, not even the powder brush. I'm just gonna blot the little shiny areas. And see how we look after blotting. But it wore well throughout the day. I didn't feel like if I missed and touched my face like I had foundation or anything on my hands. So it is semi transfer proof in my opinion. It wasn't like rubbing everywhere. It did not crease. Y'all see my smile lines? I'll get closer in a minute. My smile lines didn't increase or crack. I feel like it didn't emphasize my pores. My pores still look good. I'll get my powder brush on this morning. Just to dabble and dabble. And we are good. That's it. This is the completed look after 10 hours worth of wear. Let me turn the light down some. So this is how it looks. I knew when I tried the concealer that if I ever could get my hand on the foundation, that the foundation was going to be a winner, only because I absolutely love the concealer. And I had to mix it with my yellow pigment because it's a little too warm for me. So mixing it gave me an okay shade to be able to leave out the house with. But yeah, I like this brand. It's unfortunate that they don't have 50, 60 shades, but like I said, you never know what a company is working on, what they're trying to get together. So, and it's overall good for people with sensitive skin, and my skin is really, really sensitive. So, you know, you have to find what works for your skin, you know, and if it works for you, then it works for you. If you just don't want to support it, then you have every right to not want to support it. But for me, I like them. I like them, and it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, this is how the face is looking after 10 hours. And we're out of here. Yeah, I like it. It just looks natural and together. My face just looks together. It feels good. It still feels breathable, even though I had the little bit of shine. But overall, I think it's a good drugstore foundation. A good drugstore foundation. And we're out of here. Make sure you share this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you later. Bye, guys. Yeah, I like it. I like